Welcome to my views and news. Breaking news is from Tigray. Just a few minutes ago, a pro-Tigray news source interviewed an Eritrean military commander taken prisoner by Tigray fighters. Where was this Eritrean military commander taken prisoner? Eritrea has been denying its involvement in this third phase of Tigray, Ethiopia, Eritrea conflict. Now, evidence is being shared by this pro-Tigray news source. We have details for you. Secondly, viewers, Gobiye. We have an update for you from Gobiye. I reported in today's video uploaded in the morning that Gobiye was under ENDF control, Ethiopian National Defense Force, and Amhara regional forces and militias. They had launched a counteroffensive to take control of Gobiye. They took control of Gobiye, but what happened after that? TDF seems to be back in Gobiye. We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, since the start of this third phase of Ethiopia, Tigray, Eritrea conflict on the 24th of August, Eritrea has been denying any involvement in this conflict. Official Eritrean position is that Eritrea is not part of any fighting. It's not in Tigray, but now evidence is being shared, and Tigray has been maintaining from day one that Eritrean forces are deployed on different fronts, and it is Tigray's stated position that Eritrean and Ethiopian forces launched a ground offensive on Shiraro front, and on other fronts shelling is underway. But on one front, Tigray's position is that EDF and ENDF both have launched a ground offensive, but denial from Eritrea. Now evidence is being shared by Tigray that Eritrean military is part of this third phase of Tigray, Ethiopia, Eritrea war. An Eritrean military commander was shown as POW by a pro-Tigray news source just a few minutes ago. Zara TV, a YouTube channel of Stalin, who is a former host of a program of Tigray Media House, interviewed this Eritrean military commander. It is surprising for me that this Eritrean military commander was not shown on Tigray TV or DW. Rather, Zara TV broke this news, YouTube channel. Who is this Eritrean military commander? What is his name? Where was he taken prisoner? You can see his picture on your screen. This is Eritrean military commander. His name is Birhe Gebreselassie Kibron. Where is he from? He is from Central Eritrea, from Sarajika sub-region, Vaki, which is in Central region. From there, around 20 kilometers away from Asmara is his residence. He is officer of 23rd Division, 1st Brigade and 2nd Battalion of Eritrean Defense Force. That is what he said in his interview. Where was he captured? He was captured by Tigray fighters on Shiraro front. Not in Eritrea, in Tigray. Name of the place where he was taken prisoner is Gemahalo. Gemahalo is close to Shiraro. Have a look at this map. You can see Shiraro and you can see Gemahalo as well, right on Tigray-Eritrea border. The military commander in his interview confirmed that Eritrean military's divisions launched a ground offensive on Shiraro, and during fighting he was injured. He could not flee and he was taken prisoner by Tigray fighters. So now it's a piece of evidence which Tigray has shared, Tigray government, through Zara media, that Eritrean military is part of this new war which started on the 24th of August. Has Eritrea anything to say now? Can it deny its involvement, that its forces are part of fighting? Some pro-Eritrea news sources, some news sources backed by Eritrean government, they have been claiming that on Shiraro front, Damhit is fighting. Damhit, Tigray People's Democratic Movement, an Ethiopian opposition group which was backed, armed by Eritrea for years. It was based in Eritrea, then it made peace with Ethiopian government in 2018, but Eritrea is claiming that Damhit is fighting unofficially, not officially. Unofficially, Eritrea said that Damhit is fighting on Shiraro front. There is no Eritrean military there. Now, this officer has been captured by Tigray fighters. We're waiting for Eritrean official statement. Will Eritrea respond to this claim? This evidence shared by Tigray news source that its military is part of this offensive. More evidence is going to be shared in coming days, reportedly. Watch a small clip showing this Eritrean military commander being interviewed on Zara media. With the clip, then we'll talk about Gobiye. Secondly, viewers, Woldia front, Wollo, we know that Tigray forces made gains, territorial gains in Wollo. They took control of Kobo Robit to the east and west of Kobo. They took control of some high places. They were advancing towards Woldia. They managed to reach Gobiye, and in Gobiye there was a heavy fighting. It went on for some days, and around 48 hours ago, Ethiopian federal forces retook Gobiye. Before that, we know that where they said that some high places to the east of Woldia had been captured by Tigray fighters, and I think he was referring to Gobiye and other places to the east of Woldia. Gobiye is very strategic. From Gobiye, Tigray fighters were trying to move towards Hara Gobiye to cut off Afar Woldia road. Meanwhile, counteroffensive came. ENDF retook Gobiye. It was confirmed Tigray forces were pushed from Gobiye towards Kobo Robit and then Kobo. So front line was near Kobo Robit and Kobo, and we were discussing possible retreat of Tigray forces towards southern Tigray in case of Eritrean military offensive from afar to cut off TDF supply lines. But we have seen so far that Eritrean military has not launched any attacks on Tigray from afar. That is why so far Tigray forces are not retreating from Wollo. If Eritrean forces start hitting Tigray from afar, then we could see this retreat. So far, since Eritrean military has not launched any offensive towards Tigray from afar, that is why TDF is still in Wollo, and it has it launched a counter-offensive to push ENDF and Amhara forces from Gobiye, and reportedly Gobiye has come back under a TDF control. It is being confirmed not by Tigray fighters but by some Amharic news sources as well, by some locals too. We got in touch with some and they confirmed that Tigray fighters were back in Gobiye. And obviously from Gobiye, Tigray fighters would like to move towards Hara Gobiye. strategic Afar Woldia road will be under pressure. TDF will try to cut off this road to put pressure upon Woldia. So it means that so far TDF is not withdrawing from Wollo because no offensive from Afar by Eritreans is coming. That is why TDF has retaken Gobiye. Let's see. Obviously, counteroffensive will come by ENDF and Amhara forces, Amhara militias near Gobiye. Can Tigray forces retain their control of Gobiye? That remains to be seen. It seems that we'll keep on seeing this up and down, this seesaw of gains and losses because if you remember last year when Tigray forces were trying to take control of Dassi, I think thrice or 4 times they tried to capture Dassi, but they were pushed. Again, they advanced, they pushed, and ultimately they captured Dassi. So we'll keep on seeing these gains, losses, advance, retreat. Gobiye is back under the control of Tigray forces. Thank you for watching.